Hello and welcome to a new episode of Insta Talk, the show that covers all the latest stories on social media by your favorite influencers, bloggers and lifestyle experts. I'm your host Dina, and today we're discussing Ellen's fall from grace and what she can do to win back the support from her fans. We're going under the mask to discuss skincare and makeup during the pandemic and how to protect your skin from face masks. We'll be heading to Dubai to find out how to dress your body type, and our health expert is here to tell us about the benefits of introducing more fibre in our diets. So stay tuned. After a summer of allegations of a toxic work environment on set, the Ellen DeGeneres show has returned. Ellen addressed the allegations in her opening monologue with an apology and admission, saying, "I learned that things happened that should never have happened." Whilst the most serious allegations were not aimed at the legendary TV host, she herself faced allegations of not being as nice as her TV persona. Ellen joked that being known as the Be Kind Lady due to her sign-off from her show was a tricky position to be in. She said that contrary to reports in the press and social media, the truth is that I am the person that you see on your TV. She continued, "I am also a lot of other things. Sometimes I am sad, I get mad, I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get impatient, and I am working on all of that. I am a work in progress." The allegations span over years. How could Ellen have not known what was going on behind the scenes of the show that carries her name? And with me on Insta Talk is our lovely CEO for Enigma magazine, Yasmin Shahata. Hello Yasmin, how are you?
Hi, Tina. Great to be with you as always.
It's always a pleasure to have you on our show. You know, people like our viewers do ask for you, by the way.
Really? Okay, that's good to know.
I've got a lot of, sort of, let's say, admirers for, the way you actually present yourself, the way you present Enigma. So, please do come on our show all the time.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So today we're looking at the Elaine show. All right. Now, Elaine says she takes full responsibility for what happened behind the scenes of her well-known show, but says things happened without her knowledge. Now, do you think it's possible that she had no idea about the allegations of bullying, sexual harassment, and the culture of fear some staff have actually reported?
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because are we talking about Elaine in the UK or Ellen in the US?
We're talking about Ellen in the US.
Okay. Because I know both of them had issues, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I think it's a bit hard to be completely unaware, but I do think that these shows are so fast-paced and they're daily and edited daily, and I'm sure they have a very big team. And if it's anything like even the much smaller work that we do, there's a lot of freelancers, people coming and going. So it is possible, I think, not to be aware of the intricacies unless somebody actually submitted a formal complaint, which I assume would get to her. I think a formal complaint of this kind in this day and age with the Me Too movement, the head of the company would know about it. Right. So that's the part that I think at that point she definitely knew. I assume if it was an incident, it could have been reported to Human Resources. They could have tried to solve it internally, but yeah, I mean, I guess it is possible, but not after a formal complaint has been made.
Right. Okay. I mean, 3 of her top producers were fired, believe it or not, but still she has taken the full media backlash. Do you think it's fair that she carries the weight of these serious allegations, even if they're not against her, do you think?
I think after you take action, once you find out, like firing is the biggest action you take, I think it's hard to be still blamed. But I think the problem that I heard, she was being blamed for being, very aggressive with staff and nasty and not treating her people right. And because she promotes a show where the theme is be kind to one another, obviously that there was a disconnect. But then again, that could also, it's very hard to know how accurate that information is, because in general, women at the workplace, or women who are in management positions or running their own company, are often treated at a different standard than men, you know. So if you're you know, tough at work, or you're strict in certain things, when women do it, somehow they're considered aggressive or bitchy, and when men do it, they're considered professional and strong and tough.
Yes.
So we are, all of us as women, we always face this double standard. So I wonder if she's being unfairly targeting with that, because I mean, unless she's a fantastic actress, she doesn't come across that way.
No.
And she goes out of her way in her show to give away money, to promote people who are struggling, to share their stories. So I assume she has a big role in the identity of the show.
Yes.
So
yes.
if that's really not who she is, it seems a bit of a disconnect. But also, running a creative business, you deal with a lot of egos, a lot of people. I know some people were saying she doesn't see everybody. I assume she's a busy woman, you know. I'm also trying to see it from her side. Like, she can't hear everybody's problems and sit with everybody. So, you know what they always say, the truth is, there's two sides to the story, and the truth is always in the middle.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Now, following obviously the report with her show, there was a record drop in ratings, and the biggest portion of Ellen's net worth comes from this show. Now, what can she do to regain her fans and bring viewers back in, and ensure she doesn't lose the biggest cash bag she has? Because obviously, it's her followers, it's her audience.
Yeah, and it's her namesake, you know, the show, and so much goes around the show. She has franchising and sells items, and so it's really her brand. If I were her, I would do a one-on-one interview, maybe with on one of the primetime networks or CNN.
Yeah.
Do it like an in-depth personal, because we really haven't. I mean, at least I haven't seen her coming out forcefully with her side of the story.
That's right.
You know, making her human again for those people who believe the allegations. I think she kind of needs to be a bit vulnerable and do kind of an in-depth personal interview, you know. I mean, maybe she thinks by not addressing it like that, it will go away, but if her ratings are down, it might not go away by itself.
It won't, no, obviously, because it is something that, you know, sort of social media, unfortunately, well, I don't know whether it is, unfortunately, but social media has actually managed to really strike her down, literally, in terms of, you know, her audience, her ratings, and so on. Now, in her apology, because she did apparently apologize, she reminds people that she is human and that she can't be the be kind lady all the time. Now, are we judging her more intensely because the boss is a celebrity, and is it fair to do so?
Yeah, I think in general, with people who are famous, people have an image of who they are, and they want to believe that image, you know. But of course, these are all human beings. They have good days, they have bad days. They get stressed out. They, you know, go through difficult situations. Maybe the person complaining met her on a very tough day for her. She was stressed. She was edgy. You know, I mean, it happens to all of us. I think people forget that these are people too, and none of us are perfect. And you know, like, they should judge people by the standards they judge themselves. You know, I think it's very hard to be in the limelight and criticize for every little thing you do. But to be fair, she did get away with it for years. Like, she never had any bad PR that I know of, and she's so loved that.
I mean, she has been around for many years, actually, with her show. So it is strange now all of a sudden it's just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's strange that it comes out now. That also makes it seem like maybe there's somebody trying to, you know, cause her problems. I don't know. It's very hard to tell, but it's true. It's if it has been systemic for so many years, why did nobody ever speak out all these years? I think the show has been around at least 15 years.
That's true. Yes, as far as I remember, it's been around for a long time. Okay, well, thank you so much, Yasmin, for being with us on the show. I mean, you've given us a really good insight into this story, this feature story that's actually around at the moment in social media. And yeah, thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you in future episodes.
Thank you, Dina. All the best. Take care.
Thank you. Take care now. Bye.
Bye.
With the global pandemic showing little sign of slowing down, we won't be ditching our masks anytime soon. While face masks have become an essential daily accessory to our wardrobe, it can pose a few problems when it comes to skincare and wearing makeup. Strapping a piece of fabric to your face might be good for public health, but it's also not great for the skin. Mask wearers have reported an uptake in acne breakouts, or maskne as it's now known. And what about makeup? While some have chosen to ditch makeup altogether, we're speaking to our expert on how to wear makeup without it rubbing off, what we should focus on, and how to protect our skin. And with me now is Joanne Morgan, the lovely makeup artist and stylist. Hello, Joanne. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. It's so lovely to have you on Insta Talk. We've been so looking forward to having you on the show, and here you are at last.
Thank you. Thanks for waiting for me. I hope it's worth the wait.
Oh no, I'm sure it is worth it. Right. So as you know, we've been talking about face mask, and it doesn't look like we'll be ditching our face masks anytime soon. What tips do you actually have on protecting our skin?
So protecting our skin, I've actually worked this out with my daughter who works in the public sector and had to wear a face mask, and she came home and she's like, "Mom, look at my skin." So the first thing I said was that I think it's better that she doesn't actually wear a full foundation while she's wearing her mask. So I suggested that she primed her skin with a simple primer. You can get primers from anywhere from number 7 through to Laura Mercier Becker. I do a primer. So any kind of primer, just to close the pores up slightly, to stop the sweat from coming out. Because obviously if you've got a mask on, you're actually talking and everything's kind of coming back at you,
of course,
and you're going to get hotter, your pores are going to open, and then all the bacteria is going to go straight back into your skin. And if you've already got a full face of makeup on underneath it, then the makeup is also going to work in and clog those pores up, and it's not good. It's not something that you can get home and scrub out, because by then it's already quite deeply ingrained. If you were going to come home, steam your face every night, like we've all got time to do that, let the pores open, do a full exfoliation, then okay, fair enough. But let's be serious, we can't. The other option is if you're commuting somewhere on the train, but when you get to where you're going and you want to take your mask off and you want to be made up, is you can pop your makeup on. Again, I suggest using a primer at all times, actually. Use a primer. Maybe mix your foundation down with a very light moisturizer, nothing too heavy. Powder as you would, and then just set your makeup using one of the, I mean, there's quite a few ranges do it. They do, it's a mist and fix, or this one by Cover FX is a mattifying setting spray.
Right.
Now, if all else fails and you don't have anything like this and your skin isn't too sensitive, hairspray works wonders. Literally, you can set your makeup with hairspray. We use it in the industry if we run out of kind of setting spray. So that will put a shield over your makeup and will stop some of the makeup from being kind of rubbed off your face. Now, you must have noticed it, the worst places are around here, and then as you're talking, this kind of area here, but generally it's across the nose. So there are other options. So I don't know how these are going to be, these are going to go down, but so then you can wear your full makeup. This one actually goes on like a pair of glasses, so you don't even mess up your hair. It's not like you've got something completely strapped round. And it's completely clear. It does slightly obstruct your you kind of echo back at yourself, and you can wear this if you've got glasses as well. So you've got the option of a full face shield.
I've actually got one of them. I've actually got one of them because I got rid of this one. This one is just horrible because, like you said, it just keeps rubbing onto my face, and all the makeup ends up going on, obviously from the inside, and then I refuse to wear it, and I just like keep using it. Next, sort of maybe use 1 or 2 or 3 during the day because of the fact that I refuse to put it on after I see my makeup on there. So yeah, I've dumped it, and I'm using the ones that you've just got there at the moment. Now, do I need to actually shake up my evening skincare routine, since in the daytime I'm cutting down on using obviously all the usual creams and foundations and so on? So does that mean I need to change my skincare routine in the evening?
I would suggest that you concentrate more in the evening on your skin. So if you're in a position to shower or bathe in the evening, what I would say is, in the morning, obviously it's good to cleanse your face after you get up, but rather than using cleansers, moisturizers and everything else, use one of these kind of face off cloths. This one is from Donna May London. And you wet it, you don't have to put anything on it, and it takes off dirt and makeup.
Oh, wow.
So a really good thing to have in your bathroom. You can get them from all over the place, but
Right.
I love Donna May's.
I need to get yeah.
Okay, well, have a look at the website, they're all on there. But in the evening, I would highly recommend that you use a serum, or that one uses a serum, men and women alike. So it's all very well slapping moisturizer on. It's a bit like eating an apple. Yes, it's got vitamin C in it, but it hasn't got that much in it, or an orange or whatever. So the serums, and again, choose a brand that you're happy with and you use. Personally, I use Charlotte's Magic Serum. It got sent to me, so I'm trying it out, and it is beautiful. You need the tiniest amount, and just dab it. Don't rub it into your face, just dab on the serum, and your skin will absorb from it what it needs. Let it soak in, and then put your nighttime moisturizer on. And again, that's why I advise you, when you wake up in the morning, before you put your makeup on, just to use plain water and some kind of wash off cloth, just to make sure that you've got a nice clean start for the day. In the olden days, God, listen to me. In times before.
You're a young lady, gorgeous.
Pre-COVID is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've lost a connection. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I can just about hear you.
Yes.
So yeah, pre-COVID, I would just suggested putting all sorts on, and obviously there's the sun cream issue as well. So we haven't got an SPF on. But again, if you are going to go outside, then make sure that you do wear an SPF. Now, for example, I've got a Dermalogica primer here. I've got a MAC primer here. I'm not sure if the Clinique one has actually got an SPF in it. And I know the Laura Mercier primer does have an SPF as well. So you can use these primers which have got the SPFs already in them. So you're not putting additional moisture in the form of sun cream onto your skin.
So primer is probably more than enough to actually just have on the skin rather than just using creams. Now, what if obviously now we're talking about the foundation, since we are going to put our masks on and we are worried about staining our masks with foundation and so on. What about lipstick? Should I skip using lipstick? Although, as you can see, I love my lipstick.
You do, and you wear it so well. It looks absolutely stunning on you. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
I've lost audio, so I'm kind of almost lip reading you, but I can hear what you're saying. So if you can hear me, that's fine.
Yes.
There are tricks. So as you said, you put your mask on, you have a look at it, and there you go. You've got the kind of imprint of your lips on. Now, I did that deliberately. I actually put a little bit of gloss on just before we started talking. So if you want to put some colour on your lips, you can just use a pencil, and you use the pencil in a shade according to the lipstick that you like. If you're happy with a matte colour, then just use the pencil all the way around. If you want to brighten up the centre section of your lip, then, and I like, this is the waterline and underbrow liner, you can just use that. It's a creamy colour, but again, it's not very transferable.
Right.
If you want a bit of sparkle, just because it says on the packet that it's supposed to go on your eyes or it's for your cheeks, not necessarily. So grab yourself a brush and dip into one of your eyeshadows. Let's go for
eyeshadow.
Pink with a little
First
bit of gold.
time you told me about
eyeshadow. Seriously. And then rather than doing it in the mirror, then and just dab on.
Oh, okay. So just slightly sort of onto the lips, and it's that on top of the sort of lip liner, I'm assuming.
Well, it's, yes, you put it straight on top of the lip liner, and then it just gives you a little bit of kind of glamour to it as well. You can have a little bit of sparkle if you like.
Beautiful.
So, and always, couple of lipstick tricks. So one is get your finger, go like that, and then you don't end up with any of it on your teeth for a start. And then the other thing you can do is just separate a tissue so that you've got the thinnest layer of the tissue. To set your lipstick is hold the tissue over your lips, and then with a loose powder, a very, very fine mineral loose powder, and either a powder brush or even a foundation brush if you want, just get some powder. Hold that there.
Oh, right. Okay. That's a brilliant trick. Now I need to
and then
do this, definitely.
push through. And there's just enough goes through that it doesn't actually change the colour of the lipstick.
Oh, wow.
So if you're happy with the matte look, I'm a gloss girl. I'm a really nude, gentle gloss girl myself. Yeah. So, but if you're happy with the matte look, then you don't even need to do that really. But if you want a bit of sparkle and shine and you want it to stay on, that is another way of setting it. And then again, just go over the top, keep your mouth shut, obviously, and spritz one of these fine mists, which literally it's a tiny, tiny spritz.
Right.
So you can just spray that onto your face as well.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right. Now, let me sort of go now to the upper part of the face and obviously, which is now the focus. What should I be doing with my eyebrows? Obviously, because everything else is hidden. What can I do with my eyebrows, and how can I get expressive with my eye makeup? I love eyeshadows, and my eyebrows. So what tips do you have for us?
Well, if you're going to be wearing a mask, I mean, you said to me earlier, I've got my red lips on because I'm wearing black. Well, yes. I'm very different. I wear a very nude makeup, and if I wear makeup, so there's all different things to put into the equation. So it depends what you're wearing. If you choose to wear one of the colourful masks, I mean, there's so many different patterns available. This one's got dogs on it, but it's brown. So, I mean, there's so many different patterns. If you choose to wear a bespoke mask, then you can play with the colours from the mask, because you will have obviously kind of matched your mask to your outfit.
Yes.
Your eyebrows are your expression, because if you block this part of the face down, it's actually difficult to see whether someone's smiling at you or how someone's feeling. Yeah. But I mean, apart from the fact that this little bit of the cheek kind of lifts up and your eyes widen sometimes. So it's important, it's imperative really. Let's concentrate on our eyebrows, make sure they're nice and neat. They are the most defined part of our face that can be seen. So the only other things we line are our eye edges of our eyes, obviously lash lines top and bottom, and lip line. Now if your lip is completely covered, let's get to the eyes. I would also recommend using a waterline colour if you're not used to wearing one. You can wear a black or a brown, or you can use a nude one, because all of our inner eyelids are pink. And if you take away that pinkness, when the masks are on and you haven't got the pinkness from the lips, sometimes it can look like you've been crying. Your eyes will look a bit kind of sad even.
Well,
So just being able to open the eyes up. You can experiment with cat flick eyeliner. If you've never done a liquid eyeliner, give it a go. Have a play with a gel eyeliner. Put a pencil eyeline under here and then soften it with a brush, and then put a little bit of powder underneath it as well. Put a little bit of sparkle in the corner of your eyes, a little bit of a shimmer, just to give you that happy. I mean, you basically want your eyes to look happy, and we can dress them up as much as you want to, or you can go for what I've done today, just to talk to you. I've got a very, very, very nude eye makeup on, so I've used 2 of my trios. In fact, I think I used a bit of the Contour palette, to be honest.
Right.
So just very, very gentle colours. So we've got 3 sets of trio colours in my eyebrow palette. And like I say, I'm an absolute sucker for using the wrong product in a different place.
Oh, you know what? You're doing an amazing job anyway, and you look absolutely gorgeous, Joanne. Thank you ever so much for being with us today, and for the amazing tips and advice that you've got that would help us look really beautiful and feel so confident when we're wearing one of these, because it looks like we're going to be wearing them for a long time. So thank you so much, Joanne Morgan, for
You're very welcome.
Thank you, and hopefully we'll see you in future episodes.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're more than welcome. Welcome to Insta Talk. Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Clothes that are most flattering on you all comes down to your body shape. When it comes to style, it's not about your size or the latest trends. It's firstly about choosing the right fit. Clothes today are so varied that there's something for all shapes, sizes, heights and proportions. So whether you're pear-shaped, full hourglass or the lean column, we've got you covered. Wearing the right clothes should be about choosing what suits you, but also what makes you feel comfortable and confident. Our fashion expert in Dubai is taking us boutique shopping to discover what clothes work best with our shape. Obviously, we have our gorgeous Rana Asayed with us from Dubai, and she has one other guest with her, the beautiful Naveen Al-Jabban. She is a fashion designer and trainer. Hello, ladies, and welcome to Insta Talk.
Hello, hi, how are you?
I'm very well. How are
Dina.
you? How are you, lady? Hi, Nana.
We're very good, actually.
Fantastic.
We are well today. Our special segment is from a special boutique from Uturquois, and we're gonna be talking about body shape with our special guest Derveen Jaban. As you said, Derveen is a designer and trainer, and each one of us has a special body shape, as you said, and it's unique, of course, and it's not a science. So I will leave this to Nerveen to explain more.
Yes. Actually, each person has like 2 or 3 body shape in one body. So it's not a rule. We cannot just say that this body shape has to wear this. No, we have to hide the hide things and to make the thing more things pretty. So we have 8 body shapes. And most of them, they are like different, but the most important thing that to make all the body shapes be the hourglass body shape.
Right.
Okay, so we have now different outfits. All the body shapes. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to obviously seeing your outfits because you're at this really special boutique. You're not at Rana's wardrobe today, so that's
today. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So obviously, just like how you said, there are different, or there's plenty of different body shapes. So how can we determine, Nerveen, which one we are, and what do I do if I don't fit one of the standard shapes? Because obviously, like you said, we can have 3 body shapes in one. So what do I do?
So first body shape, we have the straight body shape. The body will be straight from up until the hips.
Yeah.
So this body shape, we have to make more waist by the belt or accessories or something that has border. For example, I have here some of the outfits. If you can see here, anything we can put, like for example, now the trend is polka dots. So on this dress we have like a belt and we have a border, and also the print, the polka dots make us like more thin.
So you can add like another belt.
Yes, we can add also this belt. So on this body shape, the straight body shape, we have to just show the waist by adding a belt or making a border.
I see.
And the main rule is to make the shoulder the same level, the hips, and make small waist. This is the main rule for all. Yes,
very nice.
For everyone.
Yes. Yeah, like what I'm wearing now. This is like a dress, actually, but I did it like a jacket.
Yes.
And actually, this is large size, but it looks like oversized.
Yes,
and I'm like a petite, you see. So when I just put the belt, so it suits all bodies.
And also, yes, because Rana, she's petite, so we have to make the shoulder big, maybe puff shoulders, all the cut. Did you see the cut here that Rana is wearing? She has some drapé on the shoulders, and she has like this cut of the shoulder.
Yes,
this one makes the shoulder
below the shoulders.
Yeah,
below the shoulders. Yes, of course, yes. That looks very pretty. Fantastic. Okay, now you know how 1 in 5 women in UK are reported apparently to have oval body shapes. So how do I style now for an oval, please?
Actually, the oval body shape, the most important thing is to start the A-line cut from the underarms.
Right.
Because the A-line cut will hide everything. And there's 2 kinds of oval. There's oval and diamond. The difference between them is the diamond has like big breast, but the oval is with like small breast. So both of them, we will hide the body with like A-line cut under the arms, but in the diamonds we have to make some drapé or 3D things or things that hide the breast.
Right.
But we cannot put any border here like on the bust. The bust is the part that it's here.
Yes.
Directly up here.
Right.
Yes. So the most important thing, maybe we can add like big accessories. We can add like big color like this. Okay, so it will the eye directly will go to the accessory, not on the breast. This is how we hide things. Yes.
Right.
Maybe we can have one outfit here.
Yes.
To give
actually,
we have an example.
Yes, but you know the oval body shape, most of them will be between medium and large. So this is like the hardest body shape. So
unfortunately, I have that body shape.
Yes, exactly. So if you see this leather,
I love this.
And you know the leather always hide the body. The leather, because the people will just go and the eye will go directly focused on the leather, not on the body.
That's
so we
fantastic.
have to always think about this, that to focus on the things that will take the eye or that attract the people.
I see. And
I will show you.
I love this jacket, by the way. Girls, I love this jacket. I'd really like to buy this jacket.
Very, very unique, also a big accessory.
Yes. Also, like if they put here the accessories, so they will attract the eye by the accessories, not by their body. So because our eye directly go on one thing on our body. That's why.
I see. That's brilliant. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, Naveen. Yes. What else?
Yes. Also, we have the pear body shape and the inverted triangle. Actually, they are like opposite. The pear body shape is like a little bit, bigger from the hips and small from the bust and the breast. So on this type of body shape, we have to make the shoulder and the bust bigger. By, for example, if you can see here.
I love this.
Yes.
This is very
so when we show the bust or when we show like the color on the neck, it makes the bust bigger. So we have this. Yes, we have this, and we have, for example, this.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. What kind of fabric? Is it shiny, that fabric, the black?
Tweed.
Oh, tweed. That's fashionable, isn't it, at the moment? I can see this one as well.
Also, this is a trend now this year. This is the boot cut pant.
Yes.
When we say boot cut pant, it's like because if the lady has hips, so she should like wear boot cut pant to hide everything. So it will be from up.
I have hips. I have hips.
Yes. So just my advice to you: always wear boot cut pant.
Yeah.
Boot
Don't
cut.
wear straight pant.
Yes.
I see. Wow, you're giving me all these ideas now. I need to go and do another, change my wardrobe. I need to go wardrobe shopping.
Well, we need one day, we have to give like wardrobe tips and advices.
Yes,
then
absolutely.
Can, like, each one of the ladies can go with us and, show her wardrobe, and then we can put it online through Zoom.
Yes, if you see this,
this is beautiful.
For the Pear body shape, because from up we made shoulder bigger, and here we made the hips smaller, so this suits the Pear body shape.
And this is all from the same boutique. This is all from the same boutique that you're in.
Yes.
I love this
because
stuff.
that tweed now is trend.
Yes. Now, I wanted to ask you, obviously this is my last question, because obviously of the time. Now, apparently there is a body shape called the ruler. Gwyneth Paltrow, the actress. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Hourglass.
So it's called the ruler. Apparently 7% of UK women are said to look straight from top to bottom. And Gwyneth Paltrow is one of the most famous ruler body types. What tips do you have out there for those in the ruler category? So for those that are completely...
Yes, ruler is the same like straight body shape. It's the straight body shape. So the tip is that, to make the waist smaller by putting any accessories or belt.
So it's always the belt.
She's not straight. She's not straight. I'm straight body shape. If you can see, you cannot see that I'm straight body shape, because I made it like here tight, and I put some of the belts here. Even if the same color. You can see,
change the color.
That's beautiful. Yes, that's absolutely beautiful. I love it. You've got a perfect body, girls.
We can use, bags. Play with the bags, colors of the bags.
And make like the colors, like more than one color, like the top color and the skirt or the pant color, but we have to put any border.
I see.
Between them, so it makes the waist small.
So the idea then for the
different colors can change all the outfit.
Yes.
I see what you mean. Yes. So it's all about accessories. It's all about, sort of looking at the waist, because it seems to be the waist is the main one for the ruler body shape. Okay, Rena's coming back with something. What she's bringing us.
I'm in a boutique. I'm doing shopping with Elsewhere. I love this boutique, actually. I love it. It's a Spanish brand.
This boutique. I'm coming to Dubai. I'm coming to Dubai, girls, and you need to take me.
Come on. Let's do shopping.
Let's go shopping. Well, thank you ever so much. Thank you. Sorry, yes, go ahead. Sorry, Naveen.
Yes, I have one more tip for all ladies, that the accessories change the whole outfit and change the whole body. So by adding accessories, you can change the body shape also. Not only the type or the cut of the outfits, also the accessories change the body shape.
You know what, Naveen, you gave us so much tips and advice today. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming on Insta Talk. And we would love to see you again, obviously, in our future episodes. And thanks again for a beautiful Rena Zone,
Thank you.
Bringing some lovely ideas, ladies. So thank you so much. And I'll see you hopefully next week.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Bye. Take care. Bye. Fibre is an essential part of our diets that comes with a host of benefits, including reducing the risk of certain health issues, including diabetes and heart disease. Health experts recommend we have at least 30 grams a day, depending on age and gender, but few of us achieve the correct levels of daily intake. It's not just understanding how much fibre you should be getting, but understanding the variety of sources that are rich in fibre, as too much of one type of food may not provide you with a healthy, balanced diet. Our health expert is here to guide us on how increasing your fibre intake can have a positive impact on health, some simple steps to how you can introduce more fibre into your diet, and she offers us a meal plan for a day. Is our health expert Daniela, who is going to talk to us about the fibre-friendly food choices. Hello, Daniela, how are you?
Hi, Dina. I'm very well. Thank you so much for having me back.
It's always lovely to have you on Insta Talk, my dear. Right, okay. So, Daniela, how much fiber does the average person get per day today?
I love talking about fiber. Fiber should be your friend, all right? Because adults, they eat an average of about 18 grams of fiber per day. And fiber is found in many foods, so it should seem pretty easy to get enough fiber, but many of us actually don't. Can you believe it?
Right, okay. Okay, but how much fiber should we be actually getting? So, if we're talking about adults, if we're talking about young, sort of teenagers and youngsters, how much does it all differ?
I'll do an average because that's just the easier thing to think about so that we can remember. I think on average, the average adult should get about 30 grams of fiber per day. So that's actually not a whole lot. Most of us, like I said, are getting about 18 grams. And actually only 4% of women and only 13% of men that are actually getting right now the 30 grams that's recommended for us each day. So kudos to those who are doing it, and those that are not yet achieving the amount of fiber recommended in your daily diet. I can show you how.
Okay, yes, please do. Go ahead.
There's very simple ways to get fiber into your diet because fiber is in most plants, and fiber is a carbohydrate that cannot be broken down in the system. So I'm going to show you a day's worth of meals just to give you a visual, right? So the first thing that you want to do, one of the easiest ways to achieve enough fiber is to get 5 fruits and vegetables every single day. And let's start with breakfast. You can actually just use a ton of your daily recommended fiber in a green smoothie, okay? One of my favorite breakfast foods. Within this green smoothie, you're going to have fruits and vegetables like kale. You can use Swiss chard or collard greens, as well as pineapple and green apple and banana. So already you've knocked 5 out. But let's say you just want 1 green and 1 vegetable. That's okay too. So get your green smoothie in. That's a really great, perfect breakfast. Right. Now, moving on to lunch. Keep it simple. I say keep it easy. And I think a lot of people nowadays are following the rule of raw till 4. Have you heard of this, Dina?
No, I haven't. No, tell us about it, please, Daniela.
Okay, so this is just a general idea that we can stay lighter on our feet if we actually consume raw foods until the afternoon or the late afternoon, so about 4 o'clock. So from the moment that you wake up and break your fast until about 4 o'clock, just try, experiment with eating raw food. So here's a wonderful recipe for that. Lunch could be a delicious veggie curry and chickpea salad. So I have that here. And this is just like, this is eating the rainbow, right? This is carrots, it's bell pepper, it's cabbage, a little cilantro, some curry powder, and chickpeas. It's fantastic, and it's full of fiber. Easy lunch.
That looks delicious. I'd love that sort of lunch.
Yeah, easy. All right, now we'll move on to dinner, something a little bit more substantial, but I'm going to keep it delicious and simple nonetheless. How about some delicious bolognese, but instead of regular pasta being from wheat, which you certainly can, but choose whole wheat, this pasta is made from hearts of palm. So more fruits and more vegetables will do better for your gut microbiome. And then to serve it alongside, how about some Swiss chard patties or meatless meatballs made out of greens like chard or collards? Fantastic and full of fiber. So just right here in a day, you have 3 easy meals that's definitely going to give you enough fiber, and it's going to make you feel really good throughout the day.
That sounds amazing, and I really, really do like the salad. By the way, it looks really tasty. That's probably my favorite. I'm so into salads at the moment. So, right, okay. So, how can we actually go about getting the recommended amount of fiber into our system in simple ways? Obviously, you've shown us the 3 meals which we would obviously be taking, but what if we wanted to do it in simple ways, in little steps?
Yeah, little steps and little snacks along the way. Maybe perhaps here's how you can think about it. I'm going to break down a few common foods, okay? So the first is how you can get fiber with about 100 grams or half a cup of dried brown rice pasta or whole wheat pasta. That's about 12 grams of fiber. All right, so that's already a whopping amount. How about a tin or can of beans? That's about 10 grams of fiber. That's a lot as well. And remember, you're only trying to get about 30 grams just under or just over that amount for children or elderly people, but 30 grams is a great rule of thumb. And in a baked potato, you can get 6 grams. That's with the skin left on. In 2 slices of whole grain toast, maybe you add a little nut butter and a banana. That's about 4 to 8 grams, depending on what nut butter and if you add a banana or not. A handful of almonds could be 2 grams, and then 1 medium-sized apple is a gram of fiber. So think about it that way. If you can snack on healthy fruits, vegetables, and nuts, seeds, and legumes throughout the day, you're going to be better off.
That's brilliant. Now, obviously, a lot of people will start sort of wondering, well, what are the health benefits of eating a diet rich in fiber? Because some of them think, well, it's too much fiber, I can't handle it. So how can we actually convince people about the benefits of having a diet that's rich in fiber?
Yes, there are so many health benefits to a diet that's rich in fiber. Let me just name a few because these are so important. Number 1, you can reduce the risk of heart disease, the number 1 killer of people today. Yes, the second is you can reduce your rate of stroke and type 2 diabetes. These are huge ailments and health things that really affect us throughout all cultures, all generations, and everywhere throughout the world. So reducing your risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes is really something to consider eating fiber for, right? Mm-hmm. It can also prevent bowel cancer by eating enough fiber and improve your overall blood pressure, which is going to make you feel better. So I say, all in all, you will feel the effects of eating fiber and you will feel better.
That's fantastic. Well, I do hope our viewers actually take your advice on maybe starting step by step by taking some fiber into their diet, and hopefully they'll see a difference. Thank you ever so much, Daniela, once again for being with us on Insta Talk, and we really look forward to seeing what you've got stored for us next week's show.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye. Brings us to the end of this week's show. I would like to thank all our guests for coming onto the show. We will be back next week with all the latest trending stories from our fashion stylists, influencers, and lifestyle experts. If you want to watch our weekly episodes of Insta Talk, then follow us online at WTX News on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website www.wtxnews.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can like, share, and comment. So that's it from us. I'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.